Of course. Here is a script for a 4 to 6 minute video on relationship red flags, designed for a YouTube-style audience with a call to subscribe. Video title: 7 Red Flags. Your relationship won't last. Relationship advice. Thumbnail suggestion: a person looking worried, with a semi-transparent heartbreaking in the background. Text: is this a red flag? Intro: las 0 y 45. Upbeat, slightly concerned, background music starts. Host is in a well-lit, cozy setting. Host: hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that is tough, but super important. The red flags that a relationship might not be built to last. Now, I'm not talking about little pet peeves, like leaving dishes in the sink. I'm talking about consistent patterns of behavior that erode the very foundation of a partnership. Spotting these early can save you a lot of heartache. And before we jump in, if you're finding value in conversations like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, so you won't miss our future videos on building healthier connections. Let's get into it. Point 1, 0, 45 to 130. Host: red flag number 1. Consistent lack of respect. This is the big one. Respect is the non-negotiable bedrock. How does this look? It's not just insults, it's dismissiveness. They roll their eyes when you're passionate about something. They constantly interrupt you or talk over you. They make jokes at your expense that always seem to have a sharp edge. They disregard your boundaries, whether it's your time, your privacy, or your emotional needs. When you feel smaller, not bigger, after spending time with them, that's a major warning sign. Point 2 to 1, 32 to 15. Host: red flag number 2. You can't be your true self. In the early honeymoon phase, we all put our best foot forward. But if months in, you still feel like you're performing, hiding your quirky hobbies, filtering your opinions, or downplaying your achievements so you don't threaten them, that's exhausting and unsustainable. A lasting relationship requires you to be the weird, wonderful, authentic you, and be celebrated for it. If you're constantly editing yourself, ask why. Point 32, 2:15 to 3 o'clock. Host: red flag number 3. Conflict is destructive or non-existent. There are 2 dangerous extremes here. First, every disagreement turns into a blow-up fight with nemkaling, the silent treatment, or bringing up the past. There's no us versus the problem. It's you versus me. The other extreme is just as bad. Avoiding conflict entirely. Sweeping everything under the rug means issues fester and resentment builds. Healthy couples disagree, but they do it to understand, not to win. Point 4 to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Hose. Red flag number 4. An imbalance of effort. Relationships are a dance, and sometimes one partner leads. But if you're always the one initiating plans, having deep conversations, apologizing first, or trying to fix things, you're dancing solo. You start to feel more like a manager than a partner. Lasting relationships have a mutual pull. Yuba text, yuba plan dates, yuba compromise. A one-sided relationship is a sinking ship. Point 5 to 3, 45 to 4:30. Host: red flag number 5. Different core values and life visions. You can have amazing chemistry, but if your fundamental maps for life point in opposite directions, it's incredibly hard. Do you both want kids? Where do you want to live? What are your core values around finances, family, or personal growth? Love is not enough to bridge a fundamental gap in life goals. Ignoring these differences, hoping they'll change, is a recipe for future crises. Point 624, 32 515. Host: red flag number 6. They isolate you or are excessively jealous. A loving partner wants you to have a full life. Beware of someone who subtly or not so subtly tries to distance you from friends and family, gets overly suspicious without cause, or needs constant check-ins. This often starts as I just love you so much. But it's about control, not love. It cuts you off from your support system, making you more dependent on them. Point 7 to 5. 15 to 550. Host. And finally, red flag number 7. Your gut is telling you something's off. This is the meta flag. You have this nagging feeling in the pit of your stomach. You find yourself constantly justifying that behavior to your friends, or even to yourself. You feel more anxious than secure. Don't ignore your intuition. It's often processing subtle cues that your conscious mind hasn't fully grasped yet. Your peace is a compass bay. Attention to it. Outro and call to action, 550 to 630. Host. Now, remember, one red flag on a bad day isn't necessarily the end. We're all human. But look for patterns. Consistent, unchanging patterns. What do you think? Was there a red flag we missed? Share your experiences in the comments. Below, this community is amazing at supporting each other. If you're seeing these flags, it might be time for a serious talk or to walk away. And if you need help with that, we have a video on how to have a difficult conversation right over here. Points to upper corner for video link graphic. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you see things more clearly, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And don't forget, subscribe for more honest conversations about relationships, self-growth, and emotional wellness. Until next time, take care of your heart. Bye. Music fades out. Total runtime, approximately 6 minutes. Notes for the creator. Delivery. Be empathetic, not alarmist. You're informing, not scaring. Visuals. Use text graphics for each red flag number. Title. Cut to relevant bureau, for example. A couple arguing playfully versus destructively, 4.3. Someone looking at a lonely phone for point 4. Pacing. The timestamps are flexible. Spend more time on points that resonate most with your audience. CTA. The subscribe ask is integrated early and at the end, making it natural and not overly pushy.